Thing one tonight, the National Archives are preparing to release more than 3,000 documents related to the assassination of John F. Kennedy. President George H.W. Bush signed the JFK Records Act in October 1992, which initiated the collection of those mainly FBI and CIA documents and called for their public release 25 years later, which is October 26th of this year. But the National Archives has announced a new timeline as Politico reports they hope to begin unsealing them in batches much earlier than October, possibly as early as summer. However, there's actually one person who has the power to intervene, one person who can prevent the release of these documents, and that one person, well, may have his own reason to step in.
I know nothing about his father. I know nothing about Lee Harvey Oswald, but there was a picture on the front page of the National Enquirer.
That's thing two in 60 seconds. President Trump may have just weeks to decide whether or not to allow the public release of thousands of secret FBI and CIA files related to the assassination of JFK. Those files could clear up a host of conspiracy theories related to JFK's assassination, which might be the problem. Because if you recall, the tabloids were not alone in peddling the allegation that Ted Cruz's father was linked to JFK's assassin.
His father. I don't know his father. I met him once. I think he's a lovely guy. I think he's a lovely guy. All I did is point out the fact that on the cover of the National Enquirer, there was a picture of him and crazy Lee Harvey Oswald having breakfast.
His father was with Lee Harvey Oswald prior to Oswald being, shot.
I had nothing to do with it.
What was he doing with Lee Harvey Oswald shortly before the death, before the shooting?
Donald Trump alleges that my dad was involved in assassinating JFK.
I'm not saying he did it.
This is nuts.
This had nothing to do with me, except I might have pointed it out.
It was a major story in a major publication. You can't knock the National Enquirer.
They got O.J., they got Edwards, they got this. I mean,
the picture was taken of him and Lee Harvey Oswald, and they didn't deny that picture.
Well, Cruz denied it. I don't think they denied it. I didn't see it. Maybe they denied it later.
I think they didn't deny it.
They can deny it, but I mean, it is a picture.
Did anybody ever deny that it was the father? They're not saying, oh, that wasn't really my father. It's a little hard to do, because it looks like him.
I wouldn't believe it, but I did say let people read it.
There was a picture on the front page of the National Enquirer, which does have credibility, and that's the only thing I know.